Welcome back. We are going to go into the second map now. I am Benson, and joining me is Brycey.
So I just want to just take a minute, real fast, out of everyone's day, just a minute, just to. There is no mirror.
Hi.
We're individuals. Okay, now, just for everyone sat at home that's thinking, oh my God, are they twins? Are they related? We're not related in any way, shape, or form, although everyone seems to think we are. But let me just give you a tip. If you want to find out which one of us is casting, here's some go-to tips that you can use when you're sat at home watching. Number 1, ginger hair. Not ginger hair. That's a kind of.
It's a little bit of a giveaway.
Bit of a giveaway. Number 2, the voice. I'm from the north of England. You're from the south of
I'm
England.
from south. Slightly deeper voice as well.
We sound different. And then number 3, for me, is the obvious one, is the graphic.
Which is wrong right
Benson,
now. So the graphic's the other way around. But yeah,
I'm done. Anyway, the point
I
is,
just think they're slightly racist. I mean, we're both from the UK. Like, oh, you all look alike.
you look the same to me. Peasants. Don't even get me started. Don't even get me started.
It's been a long day.
Mad.
But we are going to jump into map number 2. It's FaZe versus Vexx, and I believe FaZe just had a stonking domination.
Small.
It was
small victory. It was huge, really.
It was. We kind of didn't get the first half score, but the second half kind of told a story. Over 40
like
points.
40 points,
yeah.
yeah. So that kind of shows you this FaZe lineup looking very, very good. I'm not going to lie. You know, there's always that comical kind of banter of, you know, you can't have Proofy and JCap on the same team. It just doesn't work.
Well, let's put it this way: the people that said that
zing,
are not going to champs. Whereas FaZe is still in with a shot.
Awkward.
That's still one of the talking points for me. 3/4 of the world champions from last year will not be representing this year at champs.
Kind of makes you question that, like, what went. Obviously, you were casting this game, and as soon as I sat down, I was like, fill me in, what happened? But I mean, for something like that to go wrong, I mean, it's not as if, you know, it was a fluke, it was a one-off game. I mean, they played, what was it? I think it was round 1, and they actually lost round 1.
What you'll say here?
What is that?
Everybody's like, oh, they deserve to be there, and I can see where they're coming from, right? This is a very talented team. However, they only won 4 maps, and that's it, and they're out. That's just not good enough. For a team that was, you know, everybody thought, good chance they could do it again. There was a good chance they can do it again. They're one of the best teams in the world. To come here and not win a series. They didn't even win one and lose 2. They just didn't win one.
That's just something's definitely not right with their lineup. Hopefully they'll stick together, try and fix things out.
I'm not sure they will. I don't think they'll be together by the end of tonight, if I'm honest. That team has had issues in the past. We know how vocal they are in their arguments. They make no secret of it. They stream it. People tune in to watch that stream with the arguments going on.
It's all fun. But it's worth mentioning the winner of that, obviously, Curse New York. Well, their journey is just getting a little bit more difficult. Optic Gaming, that's going to be, I believe, shortly after this, or starting in when we get to map 3 of this game. I'm not entirely sure how the schedule works out, but I mean, Curse New York, Optic Gaming. Optic, we saw earlier on, lose to Envy. Such a close game that was. But I mean, you look at that game, and who are you favouring going into that?
I don't know. I mean, you don't want to count out Optic. Normally you go Optic should win it, but
yeah.
New York just took down Las Vegas. I mean, you probably pick Las Vegas over Optic most of the time, but you can't really tell. They've both suffered losses. They've both got 1 win. It's this game for champs or bust. And you know what? I can't tell, but it's horrifying to think that if Optic lose, you're going to be going into champs without Optic and without 3 of the 4 world champions.
That's just ridiculous, really.
What a difference a year makes. But they could still make it. Optic could still make it, which means there'll be no Curse representatives at all at World Champs. There is no perfect outcome here. There just is not.
There really isn't. I mean, just so it kind of shows you, the increase in competition.
Yeah.
And obviously the new game as well. All these added dimensions. Who's been practicing the hardest, who's been playing the most. But this sort of qualifier is producing a lot of upsets.
It's been I said earlier on, there can't be anybody's bracket who's now accurate.
Right,
it just can't be.
Everybody is wrong. It doesn't matter what you pick.
Maybe you pick one upset if you get it fluky and you go, I know I've got a feeling. No, you pick 3 or 4.
Yeah,
it just doesn't happen.
It really doesn't. Golden Boy, however, is, I believe, so far on the bracket.
He's doing quite well, but he's not perfect.
He isn't perfect, but where it gets interesting is he predicted Curse NY versus Optic, and he actually said SMY are going to come out on top of that game. So, you know, his prediction guru wisdom and whatnot is on the line in this game for him.
It is. He didn't predict the Las Vegas thing, though. He didn't think Las Vegas would be in.
I don't think anyone did, really, did they? I mean, let's be honest. Three or four world champions, you expect them to make it, no problems. But anyway, this game, as we said, we are joining, you know, in the second map. We did miss that first map, but FaZe comfortably won that domination. And, you know, looking at them now to just try and extend that lead in the series on Search and Destroy.
Yeah, jumping on board with Proofy first of all. Let's see what he can get up to. And it's a very standard opener here from the FaZe squad. They're just going to try and look for a pick. It's Proofy. We can see on Oracle mode there's just a man just the other side of that chain link fence.
Shoot. Just do it.
I get that feeling so often on Oracle mode because we can see it. Obviously, you're there. If you get it up, you can't. Oracle mode gives us a view. Didn't get a hit marker though, but he must have just been whizzing right past him. The problem with this one is always trying to get in. Oh my goodness, is that a team kill?
I think it actually was a team kill.
Oh my goodness, Saints took down Slasher.
Yeah, no one from FaZe has a kill there in the kill column on the scoreboard, so that was a team kill. And Proofy's going to take full advantage of that. He gets the bomb down. So 4 versus 3 already in favor of FaZe. Bomb down as well. Looking good for FaZe round 1.
It is. Now it's 2 versus 4. Saints and Mutation against the entire FaZe lineup. They're going to have to try and hold it down. They managed to get Saints to get a kill. He's got to pick with a sniper rifle. However, he's now all alone. This is not the position you want to be in, especially with 20 seconds left to try and defuse. He's going to have to do something. As you can see one there, easy kill for him, and he's going to get taken down straight away from Laundry.
Yeah, that was unfortunate. As you said, not really much you can expect him to do in that situation. Time ticking away all by himself on his lonesome, but he did well, picked up 2 kills. Just sadly couldn't get the defuse all the round win, so it's going to be FaZe going 1-0 up in the Search and Destroy Warhawk. And if you are just tuning in, FaZe won that first map as well, so they're looking at trying to extend their lead in this series. And who you got your eyes out for on this attacking side now?
I'm actually going to jump on board with Saint. He's 2-1 at the moment. I've got a good feeling he did actually see someone there. No! Misses it. He's going to be killing himself after missing that. Getting first pick that early into a round, especially when you've got the attack to do, would have been a great advantage, but doesn't manage to get it. Saint now watching the hook. Anybody? I'm going to switch into somebody further in the action.
Let's have a look. Slasher throwing that grenade. Trying to go for the Kobe. Here the trophy system though. He went off and stopped that grenade. Still, no one actually dying as of yet. So, oh no!
No hit markers. There must have been the pole in the way there to prevent that.
That was so unlucky. Obviously, Oracle mode again coming in clutch, but Slasher, is he going to be able to get the kill this time?
No! How did he get a hit marker? It must be a trophy system. He got a hit marker on through the chain link.
Finally does pick up 1, but you're right. He was getting a lot of hit markers over on that right-hand side.
But there wasn't anybody there. That was the key thing. We can see on Oracle mode there was nobody there. It must be a trophy system or something someone put down. Now, there's going to be a man around this corner, pre-aiming, ready for it. Well, so they don't have it. He's actually pushing forward with the bomb.
This is always
He's
risky.
been seen. They're going to go for the pinch. No, is he going to make this one? He makes 1. The second one is going to turn around and try and engage. No, he's still not there. 16 seconds left. They're actually just dancing around each other.
This is just bamboozling at its finest, but Slasher has just managed to...
Oh, he's going to be seen. He's down.
Yeah, he's dead. That was just unfortunate. He looked to his left, and the other player ran to his right. Looked to his right, and the other player ran to his left. So just dancing around each other, as you so rightfully put. And then replays just peaked at the right time. Picked up Slasher. Easy kills for him. And JCap having a good start as well for FaZe. 3 kills, 1 death. And FaZe 2-0 up as well. So looking good if you're a FaZe fan so far. And it's going to be FaZe on the attack as well. And are they going to do anything different?
I feel like JCap is now going to retreat into this corner and hold it in case of a flank.
Well, you can see... I'm just having a look at that map. There's one player just ran straight past that B-bomb and then decided just to back off just a little bit. And JCap's in a good defensive position, but he isn't really going to see anything for a couple of seconds. Maybe a little bit later in the round he may have some action. There's no one really pushing up. Meanwhile, Slasher, well, he's a little bit aggressive on the defensive side.
He is very aggressive. He doesn't really have the support either, so he's going to have to hope nobody pushes against him. But what he has done is cut off a lot of the map, but he is going to go down for it. Let's jump on board with somebody who's trying to get those sight lines there. Classic trying to put some bullets down. There's now 2 down as Replays actually picks one up. 2 versus 4, and it does seem like FaZe are a lot stronger on S&D.
They're very, very good. They're just getting all those picks, and what was key there was JCap actually called out one player on the cross, and it actually got picked up. Proofy got the bomb down as well, managed to escape, doesn't even matter. The kills come in. Classic and JCap both picking them up. Nicely done. 3-0 now in favor of FaZe.
It is, and you've got to say they're looking very, very strong here. Mutation 0-3, Pluto 0-3. And like I said, this is one of those games where they both have to win.
Yep.
They really do.
You can't. It doesn't get more simple than that, does it? They have to win. I mean,
that's it. There's no second chances. There's no we placed here. It's you win and you go to champs, or you lose and you get nothing.
You literally.
That's it.
And go home. I mean, it's great. I mean, how many more upsets can we see? That's what's going through my mind. You know, when we're watching these games. You know, realistically, how many more upsets can there be in this tournament? We've already seen a fair few and.
We've seen more in this tournament already on day one than I've seen in most tournaments combined.
But how exciting is that going to make champs, though? You know, you see teams like, for example, Complexity going down into loser bracket for the first time
in 9 events, I believe.
I mean, crazy. They've actually never gone down into loser bracket with Mr. X coaching. You take him away from that team, and I don't know, they just don't look the same.
Oh wow, that was over fast.
Meanwhile, as we're rambling on, FaZe doing the work. JCap 5-1, Proofy 3-1, and. You're right, FaZe just look significantly better in Search and Destroy. They really do. Looking very good indeed.
Yeah, it's so kind of look at Mutation and Pluto just not turning up in this game. 0-4 for the pair of them.
That's never good when you have 2 players on the goose egg. Potential 007 for 2 players. I mean, it's never good when you have 1 player on it, but 2. Really not looking good. However, it is going to be FaZe on the attacking side, and look at replays with that bomb. He's being very ambitious there. Actually just peeked towards the middle and decided to back off, going for the traditional B push. Has control of the post. Already a player down, 2 players down, and only 2 players left for those without kills, so this is looking as if FaZe should take this round as well.
It should do. I mean, they are just dominating at the moment. JCap 6-1. Jumping on board with him, you can actually see heat signatures running across his thermal scope there. Another fight going down. It's Leon left on the 1. Pluto has to do something. He managed to get a kill. He comes off his donut. Oh no, he's not going to see him. Doesn't get the turn. He tried to. He did try to. Did not get the turn.
Got to make it a bit fancy, right?
Oh, just a little bit.
Yeah, he goes for the spin. JCap.
Easy. Thank you very much. I'll have that for my 7-1.
Right, 7-1 JCap. So strong. Proof as well, 4-1, those 2 players. I mean, you know, who said you can't have Proof and JCap on the same team?
Well, I don't know.
It
was definitely somebody, but jumping forward on board with the Saint. Now he's looking for a shot. Doesn't see anybody. Jumping on board with Pluto. He's 1-5. He's going to push in the laundry. Can he make a pick early on? Doesn't look like he's being very, very passive.
Very, very. And that could just be a sign of confidence. When you're 1-5, you're not really going to feel challenging, and you do want to be put in those passive positions. There's actually a player in the right-hand side. Pluto goes down. Mutation, he's actually going for a wallbang. Mutation nearly picks up a kill though. Slash it, however. 4-5 currently throwing the nade over the top. Is that going to connect? 3 versus 3 for now. Gets the Kobe nade against replays.
Swoosh.
Love it. That's exactly what they needed. Just a little bit of confidence. Can they try and get the first round of the search for a comeback here? Would just be unreal. That'd be amazing to see. But personally, you don't think it's going to happen. But hey, who knows?
Classic is in a good position now. Got to be careful though that he doesn't get taken down himself. Kill going down. Proofy takes down Slasher. Classic is moving into a fantastic position to try and take somebody. The other player's gone the other direction. The damage now is the Vexx have to try and put this bomb down.
20 seconds as well.
They just don't have the time. Who has got it? Let's jump on board with them.
Well, they're dead now because Classic just shot them from behind.
Mutation is 0-6. He's actually going to drop a donut unless Saint can make this play. He's 1 versus 2. No. He can't plant it.
He's going to have to try and get the 2 kills in 5 seconds. It's just simply not going to happen, or is it? That's 1.
Proofy is the other side of the map.
Proofy's like, no.
And that is it. They've lost it. What a 6-0 sweep that was.
Yeah, that just shows you that dominance coming in from the FaZe lineup. And you got to give Proof, some props there. He recognized it was 2 versus 1. Didn't have enough time to plan it after Classic secured him with that kill there. So he was like, well, I'm just going to...
It's basic COD, isn't it? You're going, well, mathematically, if they plant it now, it can always come back.
We say that, but too many times you'll see players not do that. They'll get greedy. 5-0 up, they'll be like, I'm going to go for the kill. Why not? We can give away a round or 2. And the next thing you know, that round or 2 has started to tumbleweed a little bit, and it's come to 3 or 4, and then that's when they really just start getting a little bit nervous. But FaZe showing their composure and their experience as well. Nicely done. 2-0 up now in the series and a 6-0 sweep in Search and Destroy. We saw a massive lead. That was
kind of the most anticlimactic Search and Destroy I've ever seen. It was just done.
It's like, we were talking about something one round and it was over when we looked.
Yeah, it really was. So let's see if map 3 is any better. Join us after the break.